Hi everyone, this is Amanda Wilson and this is my portfolio. I already owned the domain for this website, so I just decided that this would be a good place to have my portfolio so I can just send that website link to future employers so it's easy for them to see. So this is the home page. This is the new logo that I created. I pretty much totally redid it. I just wanted to make it a little bit more simple and easy and readable, and I just wanted to be me, and my brand is me, and that's my name and what I do. So, and then I liked that the font was a little bit more painterly to kind of just show my artistic side. So this is the home page. Just has a little bit about me. I was going to include an about page, but I didn't have a whole lot to write yet. I think I might include an about page later once I have maybe like an artist statement and a little bit more, but I felt that this was good enough to just have on a home page for now, especially since I had this big piece of artwork here and I wanted to keep this down here a little bit more empty. So I think this works here for now. And then I did decide to include a page that shows my fine art. I got some feedback that people thought I should do that. I think it shows potential employers that I do have this skill. And I think it's important to show that I do understand art and other forms of art and that I'm creative and I'm able to create art. So that's this page. And then, so here's my design page. I chose to keep the thumbnails a little bit larger on this page. I think once I tried to put two next to each other, it just got too cluttered and it was difficult to see. So for this first project, this was creating a logo project, and I had to use Adobe Illustrator for this one. So it shows potential employers that I can use Adobe Illustrator and that I understand logo design as well as, using colors. So this one, I really like this project. Learning how to create logos, I think, was really important, and I really like how this turned out. I think it's a really strong logo. So this next project was creating a mock-up for a website for another fictional company. This shows my ability to lay out a website and also what to include, what not to include, what kind of type to use, what kind of imagery to use. I also had to create this little logo myself too, so I think this shows a lot of skills. I created this one in Adobe Illustrator, so it also shows that I can use that software as well. This one was a digital painting that I had to do in Photoshop. I wanted to include this one because all of the other projects I mostly did in Illustrator, so I wanted one that showed that I could use Photoshop, and I think this one is a really good one because it shows that I understand how to use the brushes in Photoshop. It also shows I can, blend, use color matching, and to create this image. So I wanted to include this one. This was a really tough project, but I'm really proud of how it turned out, and I just think it shows my skills in Photoshop, so I wanted to include it. This is a screenshot of a mobile website that I created. I wanted to include this to show that I can create and code websites. I don't know why it's so large. I'm going to have to kind of mess around with the layout of this page a little bit more. But at the bottom of it, I included the link so that you can actually go to the website and click around and see stuff, and they can see that I can actually code a website. So I wanted to include that as well because this was a really tough class, and I think coding was the thing I struggled with the most, and especially this one because we had to do the hamburger menu. That one was really tough. So just wanted to show that I do have that ability and I can create websites. This one was a poster that I created in InDesign, so I wanted to show that I can use that software as well, that I also understand poster layout and design, as well as, again, using typography and the logo down here. I got feedback on this one that there was a typo, so I fixed that, and also that it was unclear what the product was, so I added a little something down here to let the viewer know what it actually is. And then this last one, I just kept this simple one that just for color theory just shows that I understand the basics. I think it's important even though I can use all of this software and other stuff. It's it's still important to show employers that you understand the fundamentals. So that is what I have on my design page so far. And then I do have a contact page. Um, it's pretty simple. I didn't include a contact form on it. I think for right now, this is enough. I might include a form maybe later, but I think that this is sufficient for right now. So if you guys have any feedback for me, that would be great. Thanks.